All right, everybody, I have to tell you about a little experience. I just had a showing from hell. I'm with Uriel right now. Say hi. Hello. We came to the dog park so we can de-stress a little bit. It's a beautiful day outside. So I was looking at this property, right? It's an acre. It is 1.68 acres, and it's down in South Texas, and it looked beautiful from the photos. This is why you should really go out there, get your feet on the ground and see what's going on. So it looks gorgeous from the photos. You know, it says that there's like large mature trees, and you know, the pictures look okay. There's like a studio, 740 square foot studio on there. And so, you know, already driving down, you know, all these roads to get to this property is already going to be tedious as it is. But they failed to mention that there is no paved roads directly to this house, to the studio, to this property. So my GPS takes me down these two dirt roads. My car could not make it through. I had to follow the real estate agent down to the front of the property to another road to get there. And it was still just, it was not paved or even. There was like potholes. It was dirt. It was like my car was going all like this janky back and forth. And so I'm like, okay, just keep going. This is not even in the driveway, by the way. So finally, this is leading to the driveway of the house. Finally get to the driveway of the house, this long, same thing. It is so undeveloped that it was starting to scrape the bottom of my car. So I had to stop and get out and walk the rest of the way over there. All right. And I'm like, okay, it's like, give it the benefit of the doubt. You know, I drove all this way to see this property. Just go see it. So finally get over there. The landscape is horrible. It's just, it's a mess. There's shrubbery everywhere, uneven ground. It is not very, you know, walkable. So, and then if you look next to it, adjacent to this property, is the neighbor who's apparently the real estate agent let me know this, listing agent let me know this after I got there. This is the brother of the owner's deceased husband. So basically the owner is a widow, her husband. This is his brother over there. Looks like a junkyard. There's broken cars everywhere, debris everywhere. I wish I got footage, honestly, but I didn't think about it because I think I was just so in shell shock about this whole situation. So I get there and junkyard everywhere, right? So I'm like, oh my God, this is awful. It's such an eyesore. I walk to the back of the property and there's some beautiful horses that belong to the neighbor in the behind. Apparently it's a sheriff. So I was petting the horses, trying to calm down. Here he is meeting a horse for the first time. You're such a soft nose. I was like, oh, thank God, at least there's some silver lining. The horses were so sweet. Anyways, the listing agent comes up and starts talking to me, right? And the key doesn't work to the studio. They left the wrong key, so I can't even look inside the studio. While he's doing that, the brother, so the owner of the junkyard property, right? The brother-in-law or brother, whatever. And he comes out and starts like walking around and everything. And then the listing agent tells me how he's on drugs. So I'm like, oh great, so you're knowingly trying to sell me this property after I already get out here and see it when this guy is on drugs. So I'm like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden you hear ringing through the air across from me, by the way, the same line across from me, just past this fence on the other property, this little mesh fence, gunfire, a huge bang, and just this shots. And I look over, and this brother-in-law of this junkyard property, who's on drugs, has a shotgun and is starting to fire off left and right, he is just like going crazy, just started shooting on his own property, but it is literally across the way from me. So it doesn't take much just to turn your shotgun. Do you know what I mean? And my dog is with me, so I'm like, this guy's going to freaking shoot my dog. So I'm like walking off this property down this damn dirt driveway while gunshots from a shotgun are firing off from this crazy freaking guy. Thank God I saw all that, because that was just like a nightmare property. So that's why you should always, you know, go check things out. That's why they say check out your neighbors, because that is so imperative. You don't want to end up with you know, someone who's Looney Tunes up in the head and you know, firing off shotguns in the middle of the day and, you know, potentially being harmful to you or whatever fur babies you have there. So that was that. Just had to share the experience. I hope everybody has a great day and take care.